It turns out pigs are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. I mean, they're as smart as some primates and even some birds. But don't take my word for it. Let me show you. Pigs playing a video game might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's not. It's reality. And these pigs are demonstrating remarkable intelligence by learning to use a joystick to move a cursor on the screen. And clicking a button to make that cursor do stuff, it's like they're basically playing a real-time strategy game, where they have to move their little units around a map, except instead of clicking, they're using a joystick. The researchers had to teach the pigs how to control the joystick with their snouts. But once they figured it out, they could move the cursor around the screen to click on things. Now, this isn't like teaching a pig to play StarCraft or anything. We're talking about very basic commands here, like telling a unit to move forward or backward or to the side or to attack. But the fact that pigs can learn to do this at all is really remarkable, because it shows that they have the cognitive flexibility to connect what they're redoing to what's happening on the screen. This isn't just about teaching pigs to play video games. It's about improving animal welfare, because if we can understand how pigs think, we can make their lives better. Right now, we don't really understand how intelligent pigs are or how much they suffer. But these studies are helping us learn more about both. For example, in another study, researchers taught pigs to use a touchscreen to identify food rewards. At first, the pigs didn't know which symbols on the screen would lead to food, but after a while, they started to figure it out. After about 120 trials, they were pretty good at identifying which symbols meant food and which didn't. They even started to understand that different symbols could mean different types of food. For example, a green square might mean food A, but a red circle might mean food B, and it gets even more interesting. In another study, the pigs learned to use a touchscreen by watching other pigs. They couldn't see the screen very well, but they could see what the other pigs were doing. And after watching them for a while, they started to figure out how to get the food rewards. They didn't need food rewards themselves. All they needed was to see what the other pigs were doing and then copy them. This is a form of social learning, and it's not something that we've seen in pigs before. To be clear, none of this is easy. It takes time and patience to teach pigs new things, but the results are definitely worth it. These pigs aren't just smart, they're also really good at what they do. They're better than a lot of humans at identifying patterns and making decisions under uncertainty. It turns out that pigs are really good at playing video games too. They're not quite at the level of Grandmaster Flash, but they can learn to control a joystick and use it to interact with their environment. That's pretty impressive. And it's not just about what they can do, it's also about how they think. Pigs are capable of some pretty complex thought processes. They can plan ahead and anticipate what's going to happen. They can also learn from their mistakes and adjust their behavior accordingly. In one study, for example, the pigs had to figure out how to get food that was hidden behind a barrier. At first, they just pushed the barrier over and over again. But eventually, they figured out that if they pushed it hard enough, the food would fall out. They were basically using physics to solve a problem. Now, this might not sound like rocket science, but it is pretty impressive when you think about it. Pigs are basically using the laws of physics to solve problems. They're also using their intelligence to plan ahead. For example, if there's food on the other side of a barrier, they'll often wait until they have enough momentum to push the barrier over and get the food. They don't just run into the barrier blindly. Think about it and plan accordingly. So yeah, pigs are pretty smart. They're also pretty cute. Now that we know they're good at video games, maybe we should start treating them a little bit better. After all, they're not just animals. They're intelligent beings with a lot to offer the world. Who knows? Maybe in the near future, we'll be playing video games alongside pigs, working together to solve problems and rule the world. Well, maybe not rule the world, but at least play some video games. If you liked this video, go check out our other videos about animal intelligence. You'll be amazed at what animals can do. Thanks for watching.